SafeSpace, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that SafeSpace has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the SafeSpace private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with VTerrillHill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the SafeSpace universe has to offer.
My people, my people, my people, my people, my people. Why do I keep on coming across so wrinkled? Hi, people. My people, my people, my people, my people, my people, my people. How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all are well. Welcome to Safe Space with VTerrillHill. Did I cut the light on? Oh, God. I know we're not starting ghetto today. Hold on. Hi. Hi. How are y'all? Hi. I hope y'all are well. I hope y'all are good. We got a really good show today. We're going to do part 2 of the Who Am I? Today's topic is the mask versus the mirror. Which one will you keep wearing? You know, before I get into that, let me, I'll do a quick show overview real quick. You know, we're going to talk about how we are constructed as people and how other people from the time that we come out of our mother's womb up until we get some form of consciousness, literally develop and tell us who we are. They develop who we are and they tell us who we are. So to be honest with you, it is according to who your mom and dad is, who your community is, who your village, who your culture is, what culture you're part of. It literally determines your entire life. Your entire life is determined simply by who your parents are and what they do after you're born. So there were some parents that spoke well of you. They had some kind of idea on who you were supposed to be and what you were supposed to be and why you were supposed to be. While some other parents did not have an idea. And that would explain why some people are able to skate through life a little easier than others do. So we're going to talk about this. The mask versus the mirror. Which one are we going to be? Okay. Which one will we keep wearing? Mirroring other people, masking ourselves, all the things of the thing. So we got a good one today. Why is the thing not out of focus? Get back in focus. All right, we got a good show today. Let's read some comments real quick, and then we're going to get to the things of the things here. Arm. Hi. Leg. How about that? Thank you for the green hearts, Johnny Mac. Hey, Loki, how you doing? I hope you're well. I hope you're doing good. Hey, LaQuisha, how you doing? I hope you're good. Andrea, what up with you? Thank you for the green hearts. Frandrew, hey, how you doing? I hope you're good. Eric, what up with you, buddy? Hope you're good. Just being me. How you doing? Hope you're good. Thanks for the shot in the arm. Oh, you got it. Track it now. Not you skipped my song. What song? I didn't skip any song. Did I play the wrong intro? Did I play the wrong intro? I probably did. I'm a little disheveled today, running behind time. This whole entire week, I have been running behind time. So you know what we got to do? We got to blame it on retrograde. What else would I blame it on? I mean, like, I was at the gym, having a wonderful day at the gym, really in my groove. For the first time all week, I had energy. Got a notification. Guess what the notification was? Why does this thing keep on going out of focus? Stop. Guess what the notification was? The notification was you have 25 minutes ago just got a reading. My app went off. So I'm at the gym about to do leg extensions. Look at my thing. 25 minutes ago, somebody hired me for a reading that I had to fulfill within the hour, minus 25 minutes. So I hightailed back to the house, put my exercise on pause, did the reading, then did the exercise, then ate, jumped in the shower. Now I'm here. So I'm a little bit not here. Bear with me. And y'all, anyways. Hey, my girl Liz, how you doing? I hope you're well. Queen T.I., how you doing? Ashley, what up with you, Chica? It's Chica, right? Hey, Chica. Jan, how you doing? Oh my God. I need the sweatshirt, VT. Yes. I'm actually waiting on the email reply so we can start working on selling them. Yeah, we're going to start running. Hey, Joanne, how you doing? I hope you're well. Let's see. The mask versus the mirror. That's good. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely it is. Thank you so much. Oh gosh. Thank y'all for giving in advance. I just need 9 of you guys to give now. Thanks so much. Let's see. We are getting the Spirit Airlines version today without the song. All right. Do y'all need me to do the intro all over again? Golly molly. I'll play the intro before I go to commercial. I am good, Loki. I'm good. Hi, all happy spring. The weekend gonna be warm and NC. Oh, I know y'all are gonna enjoy this. I love New York City. Hey, Decree, how you doing? No, you played the right intro, just not the theme song. Right. Okay, so that's the thing. The real intro has the commercial and the theme song connected. So I played the commercial and not the intro. Oh, bless my heart. Good evening, Jan. Sharon, how you doing? Hey, Kohar, how you doing? Angel Heart, how you doing? Okay, so what's about to happen next? I'm going to play the intro. Then we're going to run the commercial. Then when I come back, we're going to talk about the battle for identity. I'm going to say that, well, I'm going to hold this. I'll hold this until I get back, all right? All right, guys. Let me play the intro real quick. Then we'll go to the commercial. We'll be right back.
SafeSpace, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that SafeSpace has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the SafeSpace private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with VTerrillHill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the SafeSpace universe has to offer.
All right, thank you so much for rocking with your boy. Today is Soul Healing Thursday. Every Thursday, we slow down a little bit from talking about hot topics and all the things, and we do soul healing, all right? And we do soul healing, and we're in Soul Healing Thursday today, and we're on the series, Who Am I? Let me take care of the business because I feel like getting into it, all right? So let me do these announcements real quick, and we're going to get straight into it. If you want to be notified when I come live Monday through Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 to be notified when I go live. You can't always depend on the YouTube notifications. Thank you guys so much. 2 people have already given. I just need 8 more of you to send $10. You have no idea how it helps me do what I do. You have no earthly idea how much it helps me do what I do. The Cash App is SafeSpace VTH. The PayPal and Zelle is info@VTerrillHill.com. And the Venmo is @VTerrillHill. The Cash App is SafeSpace VTH. The PayPal and Zelle is info@VTerrillHill.com. And the Venmo is @VTerrillHill. Thank you so much in advance for assisting me. If you send me something nice, I will open something nice, okay? P.O. Box 221, Wissett, North Carolina, 27377. The P.O. Box is P.O. Box 221, Wissett, North Carolina, 27377. As you guys know, I open the packages live in front of you, and I will be checking the box on Monday to see what special goodies are in there. Looking forward to it. Join the private community for $2.99 a month, okay? Today we had a wonderful live. We did a wonderful live on the book club, Marianne Williamson, chapter 6, section 6, The Special Relationship. And Marianne did what Marianne do and had us lulu. But by the time we were done, we were on the right path, all right? We have a wonderful private community. We do after shows almost after every show. We do Saturday morning at 9:30 in the morning prayers, Eastern Standard Time. And then, matter of fact, this weekend, I'm going to give you a whole weekend edition of A Day in the Life of, as I'm going to do something special this weekend. And so by Monday or Tuesday, it will be up in the private community. If you are old schoolers, remember, I used to do A Day in the Life of. I do not post them in the public platform. They're in the private community now, where I do a more behind the scenes Day in the Life of. I also do a thing called Yappalations. All right. What is Yappalations? Where the last time I was laying down in my bed or sitting up in my bed, yapping. And I just say whatever come to my mind for 45 minutes and just talk. All of the personal, intimate things in the private community. Heck, Monday or Tuesday, I believe, Tuesday, for about 45 minutes, I shared Vincent's experience. A lot of times you guys get the Healing Soul Healers experience on how things transpired last year, but I shared Vincent's personal experience where I just talked from Vincent's heart, like y'all were the therapist and I was the patient. It's intimate over there, but it's also a pure cut up mess. Okay. And it's extremely potent and spiritual. All right. You can click the Linktree link in the video description box of Facebook and YouTube. And if you're on YouTube or on your desktop or laptop, you can click the join. There's a join button up under the video. You click that. The moderators are putting in the live comments as well. Email me info@VTerrillHill.com, info@VTerrillHill.com. I have responded to everybody's emails yesterday, and I got to let them batch up again before I respond again. Last but not least, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. There are 14 likes over here. That's absolutely ridiculous. Let me start a poll real quick, because sometimes you got to remind people, did you like the video? Y'all make sure y'all like this video real quick, all right? If you enjoy this platform, if you enjoy what we do in this platform, please like the video. Thank you, Jesus. Hold on for a second, y'all. I need to see, I got to figure out what this focus is that's causing me to go out of focus. Am I too bright? Maybe I was too bright. I don't know. I got to figure it out. We're going to figure it out together, okay? All right, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Last but not least, okay? Last but not least, if you want to take advantage of the 50% off sale, I do it 4 times a year. At the beginning or end of each quarter, I do a 50% off sale. And people have been taking advantage of it. I'm grateful, but you have until the end of March to pay for it. Now you can book it June, July, August, September, or the following day that you're booking it, but you have to pay for it by the end of March. Click the Linktree link in the video description box of the video. There's an option in the Linktree link called Consultation Tarot Card Readings. Click that. Then you have 3 options: business and branding, prophetic tarot card, or soul healing. All 3 of them are extremely prophetic, okay? So you don't have to get tied up or teared up by the tarot cards. You choose the date and time, and then when it's time to pay, put in the promo code the month March, MARCH, and it will automatically deduct 50% off. You're going to get a confirmation email with the Zoom link, and then all you got to do is show up on the day and time you choose, and we'll talk. And then I literally send out the recording so that you can eat it up, soak it up, all right? Are y'all ready to get into today's topics? I think I'm ready. Let's see what y'all saying in the comments real quick. Let's see here. Okay, so y'all really wanted to hear the song, huh? I like it. Hey, I like. Consider joining the private community. Now I feel together. Fair enough. Oh my God, don't y'all love it? It's such a feel good group. It really is. Us just lock the doors. We are habitual people. We love our intro music, VTerrillHill. My most sincerest, deepest apologies, okay? My most sincerest, deepest apologies. What's up, H Cancel? Good golly evening, VT and family. Good golly evening to you. Hey, Katrina Ann. I love. My apologies. I will do my best not to skip it again. I was number one to like tonight. Well, praise God. Praise God. Ooh, we shirt, no muscles, though. I mean, yeah, I can't show off all the time. Now, I did do a real quick. I'm about to get into it, but I'm going to post this. I did a really nice, mildly thirst trap. I'm going to post it tonight or tomorrow one. Yeah. Anyways, is that it? PO Box 221, Wisset, North Carolina, 27377. Thank you, Nicola. All right, y'all, let's get into the things of the things. Let me say this real quick. And I say this with sincerity. I say this with all sincerity. A card had fell out on the floor, and I saw it as I was about to get started, and I picked it up. It was the 5 of coins. For me, if I had to, for Vincent, for VTerrillHill, if I had to surmise in one word what the 5 of coins was, it's a rejection. When you feel ousted in a very practical way. You know, you didn't get the job. You can never get it right. Everybody around me always make more money than me. How did they get the promotion? Why they got the better subscribers? Why can't I do it? What's wrong with me? Am I cursed? Am I not good enough? Am I ugly? Maybe it's my skin color. Maybe I'm black. Maybe it's because I'm black. For some of us, maybe God doesn't love me like he loves everybody else. And I feel like I need to stay right here for a second. I feel like I need to talk to the person who doesn't even realize that they really think God is against them. Not necessarily because of their sexuality or their temper, but in their essence, they don't feel like they're worthy of God's love. Their low self-esteem runs so deep that they can't even lift their head to the hills that their help comes from. I want to talk to that person today. I want to talk to the person who always starts. You feel in your bellies of bellies, your gut of guts, that you're meant to be special. You're meant to be in the front of the line. You're meant to be in front of the camera. You're meant to produce, create the nice thing. But you find yourself in the slums. And as a matter of fact, not just the slums, but everybody around you. It's like you have this inkling that you're supposed to be great, but then when you look, everybody around you is anti that. You're the best one out of them all, and you ain't even really hitting on nothing. I want to talk to you today. I want to talk to you. I like this. I like this. And this is important. Maybe I'm too fat. You are the one that I want to highlight today. Okay. And what it is it's a battle of identity. Who you were versus who you are. I believe that we come out of the womb darn near a fresh slate. But then life, culture, surroundings start creating us into what it wants you to be, us to be. And then when we get to a space of accountability, some of us have to take the arduous journey back to what was intended in the first place. That dream you had at 7 years old, that imagination that you had at 13-year-old, that open heart to love everybody. Put in the comments, I want to go back. Everybody trying to move forward, and there's not enough people wanting to go backwards. In context of what I'm saying, backwards mean to my original self, before I was touched, before I was manipulated, before they told me my bottom lip hangs too much or my belly sticks out too much. I want to go back. I want to go back to my original state. Okay. They told you who you were before you even had a chance to decide for yourself. Make sure you're liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Please, today on Thursdays I need you guys to like, share, subscribe, and comment more than any other time so I can get to my audience. I really need y'all's help. I know y'all be listening, but I need y'all's help today. They told you who you were before you even had a chance to decide for yourself. I want to speak to my gay, bisexual, and other sexual, non-heteronormative brothers and sisters. They told you you were a freak, you were nasty, you were an abomination before you got an opportunity to choose for yourself. Women, they told you you were fast, fresh, weaker, lesser, before you had an opportunity to decide for yourself. My black brothers and sisters, they told you we were tyrants, ghetto, loud, uneducated, before we had an opportunity to decide that for ourselves. You're too much. You're not enough. You're not lovable. You have to be this to be accepted. You have to be that to be successful. You better go to college or you ain't going to be nothing. You better get good grades or them white folk ain't going to give you no job. I want to say that, I like this one. Yes, mannish. Absolutely, mannish. I want to say that for some of us, not all of us, everybody did not have less than quality parents. But for some of us that are listening, we were a victim of life before we even got an opportunity to choose to be a victim. What do I mean? From ages 0 to 3, you are naturally soaking up everything like a sponge. Body language, energy, tone of voice. Even before you have words, you're learning what's safe and what's not. I was looking at a video on Twitter, and a little boy was playing with girl toys. And the father looked at him and fussed him out. He said, "Come here. Did I tell you don't play with those girl toys?" And everybody was back and forth on whether parents should or should not enforce the gender with toys. That's not what I was concerned about. I don't care about that. What I was concerned about was how he had to be 4 or 5 years old, maybe 7, postured himself in front of the father, which let me know how he was postured. That father has reached out and popped him more than enough times that come here had him sunken. And I know we want to set our house straight and we want to let people know we're in charge. But have we ever thought that when we reach out to strike our little 7-year-old, that they don't have the mental, emotional, spiritual capacity to discern why they just got slapped across the face? If you get slapped right now, you're liable to misdiscern the moment and go to jail, kill somebody. Yet we expect our 7, 13-year-olds, 5-year-olds to understand. And I said to myself, watching the Twitter video, everybody's concerned about the wrong stuff. Nobody discerned the body language of this kid. Why? Because from the age of 0 to 3, You're literally soaking everything up like a sponge, learning what's safe and what's not safe. Now, I want to put this into perspective. Does a 10-year-old have capacity to truly discern that my rock, my covering, my help, my support, my first example of God is not safe? Do you know the damage that does to that child's soul and emotions? Now, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because this is safe space. And I'm saying this because you nor I can help what happened to us. But there's somebody that's watching this or will watch this. You are making the same mistakes unconsciously that was done to you. Stop talking to your kids like that. Stop. I'm not telling you not to do corporal punishment, but let's be real. You reached out and slapped her. You got frustrated. That was not about discipline. She pissed you off. And instead of some kind of form of discipline, even if it's corporal, that is measured, and because discipline within that is discipleship, teaching. And a lot of things that we in our culture call discipline is abuse, because the discipline has no lesson to it. Besides, don't F with me. Don't you mess with me, little girl. Don't you try me, little boy. And that is not a lesson. So I'm not going to tell you don't whoop your kids, but I'm going to question, are you discipling them when you whoop them? Or are you punishing them? I gotta create a safe space for generations. This space is not just so you can be free while still raising hell in your home. How is it that you are paying hundreds of dollars a month for therapy and yet still doing the same thing your parents did to you? I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I know I'm talking to somebody. Now, why is this important? Because from the age of 0 to 3, the child soaks up everything like a sponge. The body language, the energy, the tone of voice. Even before you have words, you're learning what's safe and what's not safe. In other words, you either going to raise a hellion, you're going to be that girl. You raising someone's daughter's nightmare right now, or love of their life. Let's go to age 4 to 7. Y'all all right out there? Y'all okay? Hope this ain't too much. I ain't trying to trigger nobody. Age 4 to 7. Your brain is still in a dreamy, imaginative state. And you accept what you're told without question. From age 4 to 7, you accept what you're told without question. This is when cultural and family values really start to take root. This is when cultural and family values really start to take root. Ideas about gender, race, success, love, shame, and spirituality. 4 to 7. Let's go. Ages 8 to 14. You start to internalize these lessons and play them out. So all the lessons that you learned, the cues you picked up from 0 to 3, and the cultural impressions that you picked up from 4 to 7, you start internalizing them from ages 8 to 14. Your identity starts to set based on what you absorbed. So from ages 8 to 14, my identity, which I had no choice in creating starts to set. Do you see the importance? Someone asked me in our book club last Thursday, they said, I was talking about abuse and stuff like that. And they said, do you think that God allows it? And I said, no, God don't allow it. But I said it the long way. Here's what I said. God set up a system, the source, the beginning of beginnings, set up a system, universal principles that are still rocking and rolling right now. And one of those systems is the system of parenting. And if you got lazy, sloppy parents, you're going to have a hell of a life. But if you got conscious, open-minded, engaged, evolving parents, you're going to have a heaven of a life. That ain't got nothing to do with God. Got nothing to do with God. The devil ain't after you. Your parents were horrible. And until you sit in that, you're going to be in spiritual warfare the rest of your life. It is not the devil. It was what was set in your soul from ages 8 to 14. You did not get that job because the devil didn't want you to succeed. You didn't get that job because you walked in there, shoulder slumped, already looking for rejection. Because what you were told from ages 0 to 14. Now, let's go on. Now, we're talking about the battle for identity, but I got to set the sort of foundation on why it's a battle. Teen years onward, you may start questioning, rebelling, or doubling down on that programming. That's in your teen years and onward. Some of us, we didn't start questioning till our 40s, our 30s. Some of y'all heathens was questioning at 13. That ain't right. Slapped. Now, that being said, some of us have built our entire identity off of lies. I often say this, and I want to know if who gonna rock with me on this real quick. Okay, y'all ready? When we go on a spiritual journey, when we start our evolution, what is the first thing I say we should do? This should be a no-brainer at this point. False information appearing real, right? Right here. Go to therapy. Go to therapy. Now, what I always say next after that is, I am fully aware that in America, therapy is for the entitled. It's for those of means. So therapy is not always booking an appointment to talk to that person. Therapy might mean relying on that close friend, journaling, nature, exercising, creating, finding a habit, anything that is intentional for the sake of connecting with your soul is therapy. Why is that important? Because you're about to go through a battle of a lifetime. Imagine this. 14 years old, by the age of 4 to 7, you're set. You're putting out a vibration already. Vibration. A vibration when your relationships. I hope y'all really hear what I'm saying. This is powerful if you get what I'm saying. That's why it's so hard to evolve, to grow, to break bad habits, because it was set in your soul by the age of 8. That means you have a vibration that you've been giving the woman of the universe for years. Some of you 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. And all of a sudden, you want to change that? It's like a car going 100 miles per hour and they get knocked in reverse out of nowhere. You'll blow the transmission. For some of us, that's why your evolution has been so challenging. You're coming up against years of set programming. May I go further? Not just for you, but that set program came from your parents, that came from their 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 parents. It's ancestral programming. And though some of it is good, some of it ain't so good. So I am going to go up under the arduous task of changing my identity, how I identify in the universe. It's almost like everything circling. You guys are everything looking like, what are they doing? That's not what we planned for them. That's not, hold on, there's a different signal. Alarm, alarm, alarm. Your nervous system was built around that programming. The way you think was built around that programming. Where you live right now was built around that programming. And you trying to change it? This is why most people don't stay on the journey. As a soul healer, I think I'm about to stop here. No, I'm going to finish it. I'm almost done. As a soul healer, let me tell you some truths. I promise you, I'm going to tell you some truths. Most people waste their money and their time and their energy. What do I mean? What do I mean by that? This is too hard. Ain't nobody trying to do this. Ain't nobody trying to brick by brick tear down the thing that was built until you get the truth. Most people say it out of their mouths and have no intentions of really doing it. It's going to cause you some embarrassment. What do I mean by that? I'm going to say this and I'm going to stop here. I'm going to say this and I'm going to stop here. That's what happened to me last year. In 2022, I made some moves for my freedom. I get it now. And it had nothing to do with no human being. This was about shifting my entire life like a chiropractic adjustment, putting me in alignment again. And I knew what it was going to take to do that. And it was going to take making some decisions that did not work in my current favor. And I made those decisions. 2022. 2023, I got an invitation to go back on that decision, and I decided not to. But that decision worked against me. 2024, I made a deeper decision. But that decision knocked everything over. And it was like, what I found out, to make a long story short, laying on my mama and daddy's guest bedroom bed. My mama knocked on the door 6 o'clock in the morning. Knock. Listen, to get in your car. My 2023 Mercedes-Benz, that thing was sweet. That thing, I had already had a Mercedes, and I turned that one in and got another one, a newer version. I had a 2020. I had a 2020 Mercedes, or 2019, one or another. I don't know, one of them. And I got a 2020 Mercedes, 2023. I loved that car. And I had good credit, great credit. I always wanted an American Express card. Finally got my American Express, $15,000 limit. I always wanted a certain amount of money in the bank. Had that money, and I had about 23 About $20 or $23, $30,000 in the bank at one time. I always wanted a YouTube platform. Got monetized in 2023. I remember telling my therapist, I finally got everything I want to feel like I'm a man, that I'm really doing it. That was July 2023. And by December 2023, I had almost lost it all. By February 2024, I'm putting my stuff in storage. And by, June 2024, the last piece that was left was that precious, precious car of mine. And I remember having to have a conversation with myself, because now the credit is gone, the money is gone, and the possessions is gone, and everybody seemingly in the world know my business. And now I get it. I needed that. I needed that stripping so that I could go deeper in the journey called me, to find out who I really was. I didn't know at the time, but the money, the car, the credit cards, the Delta points, the upgrades, the first class tickets, was creating a false identity. So I had to make decision after decision from 2022 up until all of 2024 that felt like I was going what? Backwards. To finally embrace me. And when I found out who I was, I found out that I wasn't as sexually driven as I thought I was. I found out that I actually like the country. And I don't know how I'm moving out of Burlington, because I love the peace and quiet. I found out that I don't like the limelight. And that though I'm always in front of a camera, I really want to hide as soon as I hit in live. I don't want to look at no emails. I don't want to look at no DMs. I found me. I found out that I can be Pentecostally expressive, and keep some of these new ideas I have. But I would not have been able to truly find that out if I didn't go backwards, which required me, I'm not saying it's going to happen to you, but required me to lose everything I built. And then to have to stand up in front of enemies, head high, with nothing really to prove, and act like I know. I lost relationships that were dear to me, relationships that I leaned on for myself. Some of the success that I got in 2024 was connected to some of the relationships I lost. And I had to look at myself in the face and say, okay, Vincent, you gonna quit? And I had to dig deep. I'm telling you, if you're not willing to have your version of a 2024 story and keep going, because a lot of us have the story and we be thinking by the story alone, we're going to get some kind of benefit. No. That's not how that works. It's not the story. It's how you handle the story. It's not the story that gets you to the top of the line, to the top of the mountain, on the top of your game. Everybody got trouble. Everybody gonna go through. Everybody gonna get hurt. Everybody gonna be disappointed and heartbroken. But it's how you handle it. Last week we said when you pick up the hammer, you got to keep on going. You do not have the right to drop the hammer because life is hard. You will lose. God is not going to bless you because you're suffering. Blessings do not come to the sufferer. Blessing comes to the one who puts his or her hands on the plow and don't let go, even when they suffer. And that's something that I need to debunk real quick and I'm done. Because a lot of times in religious spaces, we put so much emphasis on the suffering that it really got people believing just because they had a bad week, that mean God about to bless them. That's not how that works. No. No, that is not it. I don't care how hard you dance for that bad week. If your heart, the hands of your heart is not on the proverbial plow, you can dance all you want. All you're going to be is a sufferer. And I need someone to hear me today. You've been counting up your suffering as if it was dollars in the savings account. Baby boy, baby girl, your account is in the negative. How do I put money in that account? How I handle the suffering. Well, how do I handle it, VTerrillHill? Don't give up. Now, let me say this. Not giving up is not, woke up this morning. How you doing? I know some people like that. You be like, how was your morning? It looks like this. I have intentions for 2025. And I am going to stick to those intentions regardless. Period. Suffering, going to stick to them. Good times, going to stick to them. Bad times, going to stick to them. If that is not what you're doing, you are fooling yourself if you think you're going to be on top in 2025. You're going to be right where you were in 2024. In other words, you got to get to work. You know what? Y'all did leave me in them comments. I know y'all be listening, but y'all told me y'all had my back in them comments. I just realized, no niggas ain't coming. I hope I'm debunking. I'm shedding some light on some truth. Can I say something else? If you're sitting around waiting on a good feeling before you start that dream or that idea, you're not going to win in 2025. A lot of times, especially for spiritual people, our nervous system starts talking to us like it's God because our nervous system don't want the challenge of doing something new. I mean, I was going to do it, but I got a funny feeling in my belly, and I don't. When I'm about to do something new and I start getting anxious, and I do not say it's the devil or I shouldn't do it. It's a sign. I wait and think, why am I anxious? Now, let me say this. How can I prove what I'm saying? Because there are some people who don't know your God that's accomplishing your goals right now. And there is someone, namely you, who know your God, who is not accomplishing your goals right now because it ain't got nothing to do with God. You got to make up your mind. You are going to put your hands on your plow and don't take it off. And I don't know why I'm on this in this teaching. Like I was on this hard last week. Somebody must ain't got it deep in them yet. The problem is not the lies they told you. The problem is not the money in your bank account. The problem is not your weight, your pedigree, where you come from, your disability. The problem is you keep on taking your hands off the plow every time something happens. Stop. You got to stop. If this platform loses all its subscribers, I got to keep going. Because my keep going was not about the subscribers. My keep going was about my covenant I made with me and my purpose. And let me say, I got to go. Let me say this. Some of you, not all of you, are getting in the way of spirit. Because you keep on making a covenant with yourself that you keep breaking. Stop. stopping. It is better for you to stop trying, oh Lord, until you make up your mind than to start and keep stopping. It is the principle of the cold and the hot versus the lukewarm. Oh, let me tell you something real quick. A double-minded man is unstable in all of his ways. God don't like the double-minded. A double-minded man is worse than a man that's lazy and procrastinative. God can't get to the person. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you why. Because, see, the universe, in my opinion, backs the decisions we make. If we decide A, B, C, D, F, G, God ain't got nothing to do with that. We are free will agents. All the forces of the universe get behind A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's just how it works. A, B, C, D, E, F, G for the good or A, B, C, D, F, G for the bad don't matter. A, B, C, D, E, F, G is law in your world. So if you are not sure of your A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you are lawless. You are out of order. You are out of sync. You are chaotic. And a lot of you are experiencing chaos in your life. Again, it's not the devil. It's not the system is against you. It's because you are double-minded. You have not made up your mind yet. You give up too much. In today, out tomorrow. Start, stop. Scare, ha, 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 ha. And your life is full of chaos, chaos, chaos. Because you're lawless. But what if I make the wrong decision? Now, the lesson can be learned. You can't learn no lesson doing nothing. And what I mean by nothing, in and out, back and forth, up and down. All right? All right. All right. Y'all all right out there? Is that too much? I was raised by the Egyptians. In closing, I was raised by the Egyptians. Now, I didn't do no commercials, so I need y'all to help out with them cash apps and stuff. Please, I need 8 of you to give $10 today. I was raised by the Egyptians. I came up with the Egyptians, wasn't raised by them. And I learned some things over there. Lessons that somebody like me was not supposed to learn. The only thing I'm trying to do with you all is share with you what I learned. I learned that them Egyptians, if they put in their mind they're going to conquer the world, they end up conquering it. Now, sometimes they don't keep it, but they conquer it. If them Egyptians want something, they go get it. And I sit there and watch people that are less than quality, less integrity, less everything, get things that the good person should be getting. And that's what I realized. It ain't had nothing to do with God. Is that one of them was over there in the corner praying, and the other of them was over there in the corner working, planning, strategizing. One full of himself, the other, to God be the glory. And it's so amazing that how universal principles work. It'll even back up the lie you tell yourself. I can do it. I know I can do it. You start believing your own lie. You start manifesting it. It's like a Uno reverse. Bam, now you got it. Where the holy person at? God, help me. I'm just so brokenhearted. God, I call you Jesus. You see the difference? What I want to create over here in SafeSpace is both. I want to create people that get on their face and pray, then get on their feet and walk. I want to merge the wisdom of the serpent with those of hearts of the harmlessness of doves, those that have the hearts of harmless doves, rather. I want to empower the people that when they were going to church, they were sincere and they were real. They weren't playing. It was real for them. And they still end up getting a bad experience. And I'm telling y'all, what y'all see on this channel and how I do things is literally because I was raised by the Egyptians. And I know it's going to work. It's working right now. But the thing is, I'm not going to hold it. I'm going to share it with y'all. So here's your homework. Hold on for a second. I see that from when David said that when he saw the prosperity of the wicked, his foot almost slipped. I know you lying. The wicked is prosperous. Let me tell you why the wicked often becomes prosperous. Because they're selfish. They think about me. I won't. And they hyper focus on themselves. And there is good that comes out of that. And so when the person that hyper focuses on what they want, how they want it, and get possessed with it, they'll mess around and get what they want. Then you get somebody who's not wicked. Okay, 2025 is all about me. Hey, can you pick up the extra shift on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. for the next 3 months? I mean, okay, just that quick. The selfish person, I ain't doing that. What I look like? Yeah, you can learn a lot from an evil person. And I know a lot of people don't like that kind of talk, but I'm telling you, I didn't see it with my own eyes. You got to get off your face. The example, let me stop. All right, I'm going to run a quick commercial break. And then when I come back, we're going to chat real quick. All right, we will be right.
SafeSpace, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that SafeSpace has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the SafeSpace private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with VTerrillHill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the SafeSpace universe has to offer.
All right, thank you for rocking with your boy. My name is VTerrillHill. I'm a healing soul healer. I come live Monday through Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to be notified when I come live, text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658. Be notified when I come live. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658. You guys have given so well. Thank you so much. Thank you. I just need 6 of you to give $10. If I can get 6 of you to give $10, it'll help us reach our goal today. I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate you guys. If I get 6 of you to send $10, it'll help us reach our goal today. The Cash App is SafeSpace VTH. The PayPal and Zelle is info@VTerrillHill.com. And the Venmo is @VTerrillHill. Cash App, SafeSpace VTH. Venmo and Zelle is @VTerrillHill. Excuse me, info@VTerrillHill.com. And the Venmo is @VTerrillHill. P.O. Box 221, Wisset, North Carolina, 27377 is the P.O. Box. If you send me something nice, I will open something nice. P.O. Box 221, Wisset, North Carolina, 27377 is the P.O. Box, all right? I appreciate you guys so much for supporting the P.O. Box. Join the private community. We'll be doing the after show today, as a matter of fact, especially because it's early I'm going to do a quick after show. I'm getting off of this thing, all right? Join the private community by clicking the Linktree link in the video description box of this video. You can join on YouTube if you're watching on your desktop or laptop. There's a join button up under the video. The moderators are putting it in the live comments as well. It's only $2.99. It's a wonderful community. Email me at info@VTerrillHill.com, info@VTerrillHill.com for all things connecting to me. I read all emails, believe it or not. Now, because of that, it takes me a while to respond. But if you email me, matter of fact, you're more likely to get a response from me via email than DMs. Honest to God. I got DMs now I haven't read, and I don't know when I'm getting to them because I get nervous. I told y'all I'm working on my attachments, romantically anxious, everything else avoidant. Weird. I'm a disorganized avoidant, fearful avoidant. I'm a fearful avoidant, and I'm learning a lot about myself, and I figured out what that thing is. Like when I come off this camera, I really be like, ooh. It's a thing. I'm working through it, though. I'm working through it. So it's not y'all's fault. Y'all can continue to DM me. I'm not telling y'all to stop. It's my responsibility, not y'all's. But you get a faster response through email, okay? Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate you guys in advance for that. Let me see. 41 likes over there is a horrible thing. Thank you nonetheless for the likes, but I need you guys, if you haven't liked it and you're just coming on, please do me a favor and like this good God video. I appreciate you guys in advance for that, all right? Last but certainly not least, click the promo code. Click the Linktree link in the video description box of the video. There's an option for consultation and soul healing. Consultation and tarot cards. Choose that. Choose which one you want. Business and branding, soul healing, or tarot card sessions. Once you choose a date and time, put the promo code MARCH. Okay. And then you get 50% off. Then you're going to get a link, a Zoom link with the date and time. All you got to do is click that Zoom link with the date and time, and we're going to talk, and I will send you the recording of that. All right. All of that and more. Let's see what you guys are saying before we get on out of here. Let's see here. Get off your face and get on your feet. Get to work. I like that. There it is right there. Yes, 100% truth. But I thank God for Solomon. He said, be careful of eating from the wrong tables. And see, that's the thing. And I'm glad you said that, Decree, because why is it that when we start talking about success, we automatically start comparing and contrasting? And not from a way of, oh, good, I finally finished my rings. Thank God. I guess I needed this last little bit of standing and moving to finish my calorie burn. Anyway, I don't know why success talk is always followed up with, now you better be careful. Where does this fear come from? Where does this fear come from? Because I want to teach people how to build their own tables by the instructions from those who built their tables. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I just need 5 of you guys now. I really want to challenge everyone, and I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. But I want to challenge everyone to do some deeper introspection when it comes to your fear of success, money, collaboration, admiration, celebration. There should be no fear connected to that. And if it is, then you might want to make sure it's not a part of this identity battle. Because the closest thing you're going to get to God's voice that's not God's voice is culture. I'm going to say this one more time and I'm done for real. The closest thing you're going to get to God's voice that's not God's voice, but sort of is God's voice, but it's not God's voice, is culture. And a lot of us have been talking from the voice of culture like we've been talking like it's God's voice. God is bigger than the East Coast, the West Coast, North America, South America, Africa, Europe. Yet we learn about God within confines of our village. So I want to make sure that we are not hyper vigilant about success and then very lackadaisical about mediocrity. Oh, y'all know I give it my words. I'm going to say this one more time. I want to make sure that we're not hyper vigilant when it comes to be weary of success, but they're complacent when it comes to just, yeah. All right. I ask you to do introspection. I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I ask you to look within and make sure that that's the case. All right. Your boy's out of here. What time is it? 10:05. 10:05. 10 minutes from now would be 10:03. All right. 10:03 plus 5. 10:18. I will, oh my God, it's so early too. No, 11:18. I will be in the private community at 11:18. I do have some real serious, bona fide questions to ask you all. So please, all the nosies in the private community, come on over because I got some decisions I got to make and I want you guys' input on that. All right. All right. Y'all be blessed. I'm out of here. I feel like I should need to do announcements. I already did announcements. That is it. I'll see y'all in 15 minutes. Bye.
SafeSpace, refuge for growth and healing. Want to be connected to all that SafeSpace has to offer? Join our email community. Stay in the loop with inspirational insights and updates. Join our email community and connect with like-minded individuals on the path to self-discovery. Sign up now.
Find your tribe in a safe, supportive space. Join the SafeSpace private community and connect with others who get it. We're waiting for you. Stay connected wherever you are with lives and video drops. Text VTerrillHill to 833-458-3658 for instant updates and powerful insights. Join the text community now. Curious about what's next? Book an intuitive tarot reading with VTerrillHill and get the clarity you need. Your future awaits. Heal from within and transform your life. Schedule a soul healing consultation and take the first step towards wholeness. Start your journey today.
Click the Linktree link inside of the description box connected to this video for all of what the SafeSpace universe has to offer.
Safe space.